How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Charlton Athletic Career Mode. Man, it feels good to be back in the Championship. And not only are we back in the Championship, but we are about to take on Aston Villa in a top 2 clash. We are currently both occupying the promotion spots in the league. We have assembled a very capable squad for this level of football, if you ask me. I don't think there's going to be much left to do in the transfer window, but I'm not going to rule anything in or out. Just there's something in my mind that I might be able to do, but we'll probably leave that towards the back end of the episode. So today, guys, as I said, we have this game against Aston Villa. We invite them to the Valley to begin things off. We then have some difficult games coming up. I think we got a cup tie against Birmingham. Then we have that away game there against Brentford, Millwall as well. Preston and Stoke make up the rest of the fixtures in August. So I'm going to try my best to rattle through like maybe 5 games an episode, something like that, just to get through the season a bit quicker. It took us 23 episodes, I think, or 22 or 23, to make it to the Championship, and that was a long, long time. And if we want to get to the Champions League, I just think we have to speed things up. So with that in mind, let's cut any more nonsense out. No more rambling from me. We'll get straight into this game as soon as we address Chris Gunter's complaint, I suppose. He says he's disappointed that we left him out. He says, I know you're in charge, but I felt 100% ready to play. Look, he's about to leave, I think. I like Gunter. It's a shame that he's going to probably end up leaving after this Villa game. But we do have Sarpong Wiredu there. He is getting better. And I think Gunter at the age of 32 is probably one that's a necessary exit sooner rather than later. So, Van Hinkel, the only thing with this guy is that he seems to become very tired very quickly. So what should we do here? I think we'll probably just leave it like that. I mean, we had a very good result, didn't we, against Sheffield Wednesday. So I think even with that fatigue in mind, we'll probably just go ahead with it. Gilby's still the captain. Haven't necessarily found my captain yet. I think maybe Shen Sun in the long term, but he's literally 16 at the moment. So for the moment, we're going to get into this game with Gilby as captain. And this is going to be such a tough test against Villa now. So very interested to see this Villa squad. Did they perhaps sell players like Jack Grealish? Is that the reason they went down? I'm very interested to see. I think we'll probably go toe-to-toe with them. We've got the home advantage here. They have got a very good player right there in Mings, and I think that's Martinez, the ex-Arsenal goalie, behind as well. Let's have a look at how the teams line up. So as you know, Charlton going, well, quite familiar. The bench, we've got Morgan, we've got Aarons, we've got Kaufman to come on. Shen Sun as well makes the bench for us, and that will be our starting 11 there. We're looking at Berahino to have another good game. Madison as well. He has already stepped up in the Championship in the one appearance we've made so far, or he's made so far. And the rest of the squad, it's just good, you know. They've got Target. They've got Issa Diop, apparently. They've signed him from West Ham. Very good player. McGinn's still in there. Campagna and Nakamba in midfield. Watkins, Hulk they've got, and Trezeguet. So it seems like they've sold Grealish, but they've signed some good players to replace them, and they are going to be pretty much the best team, the team to beat, I would imagine, in the league this season. So if we can get an early victory over them here, that would be wonderful. Tanganga into midfield where Gilby picks it up. Gilby hasn't got too many options. He's kind of getting swamped. Their midfield looks pretty healthy. I'm not going to lie, Villa. Like, it's not very easy to get beyond their midfielders, but we have done with Madison. A little bit of patience went a long way here. And it's Madison to Berahino from outside the box. Bang! Good save from Martinez. Berahino looking lively in the opening 5 or 6 minutes here. Little 1-2, I think, with Madison. Bang off of his right foot and forces the save from Emiliano Martinez. We do have a corner now, and I'm back in the kit. I knew it was going to happen. We're back in the kit. It must be for home games or something. I really don't know. I'm going to whip in a corner with Madison. Oh, Japhet Tanganga, I think that was. Yeah, it was. Who leapt the highest, got the header, or got the contact with the ball for the header. And it was actually quite far away in the end. And that is, maybe we need to up Tanganga's heading accuracy. I don't know if you guys remember in the last episode as well, he missed a header. Here's Hulk down the right-hand side. Very strange signing for Villa, but we move. They've got the ball with Trezeguet now. Nakamba looking for an opportunity to pass it to one of the front men. McGinn picks it up. Hulk is going to dance around on the right wing with it, looking to beat Parenting, and he has. Here's Nakamba into Campagna. Watkins eventually, good awareness from Ehlers there. And we have managed to clear the danger, and unfortunately we can't keep it in with that through ball. Trezeguet now, and it's Great footwork from Trezeguet. It was a bit of a lucky bounce actually in the end. McGinn though, keeping the ball. Campagna, very dangerous opportunity for Villa. Oh, great tackle from Tanganga. I didn't realise he'd kept the ball there as well. I thought it might have gone loose. But Tanganga did very well to keep that under control and a way to prevent Villa from scoring. Here's Watkins again. They do look very dangerous. There's McGinn in the box now, looking for a return pass, and Tanganga's there again. Oh, and he slides, just gets a toe in there. Brilliant from Tanganga. He has literally kept us, kept the clean sheet for us in this game, and they've got it past Ehlers there. Ehlers will get a second stab to clear the ball, and here we are on a counter-attack. It's Maddison looking to, well, he's waiting really for some more bodies to come and support him. Crowley is one of those bodies, and I can see Berahino getting into a decent position, but it was very good defending. Gilby keeping the ball away from the grubby paws of, I think that's Trezeguet on the left wing. Naruse, got to be very patient here. Gilby, and it's Maddison. I need a runner. Maddison keeps the ball brilliantly. Berahino looking to release Crowley. Look, nobody really in there for me. Onto his left foot, Crowley. Berahino, edge of the box. Gilby, great pass. Oh, that should have been a goal. It's Doughty in there. Oh, why didn't the keeper grab that? Alfie Doughty with his second of the season. And he scored the opening goal in both of our games in the Championship so far this season. Alfie Doughty just unchallenged by the keeper in bizarre circumstances. Just generally no idea why the keeper didn't go for that. I need to see the replay. So, deflection off number 5. Absolutely no. That's awful from Martinez. Awful from Martinez. If my keeper did that, I would be absolutely fuming. And Alfie Doughty makes the most of it. Look, if Martinez isn't going to go for it, Doughty at least jumped and got the contact he needed and puts Charlton 1-0 up against who's likely to be the league leaders, I reckon, towards the back end of the season, Villa. I mean, they've got a fantastic squad as we've seen, but Charlton have the advantage over them here. Brilliant. Jeffert Tanganga picks up the ball from the keeper, and that is half-time, guys. 1-0 to Charlton in that bizarre scenario where Alfie Doughty leapt, got the header on target. Hulk, by the way, hasn't really been in the game for Villa, as is displayed by that stat there. But yeah, just strange goal. I mean, again, we'll take it, but I don't understand why Martinez didn't go for it. But it means that Charlton have the opportunity to go into the half-time, or go into the second half here, with the lead against Villa, and we'll definitely take it. And we just need to be careful and cautious now, and this could be an absolutely humongous 3 points. Here's Cash. Good block from Purrington. Can he keep this in? If he does, oh, it's brilliant from Ben Purrington. He's on a rare surge forward here. Only Berahino at the moment with him. But we're gonna. That's very smart play again from Purrington. What can we do? Maddison's done pretty well. Gilby into Berahino. One more. Doughty with his weak foot. No, probably shouldn't have shot there. We've still got the ball though. Van Hinkel turns. Van Hinkel shoots. Pushed by Martinez that time. And still we could have maybe put the pressure on Martinez there, who's had a crap game so far. 60 minutes played here. We are still winning, and we are still having the better of the opportunities as well. Here's Trezeguet. Champagne Naruse pressing him, working him into the corner. Here's Target. Oh, Naruse's been sold. A dream. Trezeguet in the box. Great player, Trezeguet. We know that. Campagna, great challenge. Oh, almost slid there. I'm glad I didn't in the end. Target digs out across. Sort of acrobatically cleared by Ben Purrington, who's been pretty good for us in this game. Eventually, we've worked the ball all the way over to Dan Crowley, and look at all that space in the middle for Maddison. That's got to be an own goal, and it is an own goal. Maddison got a brilliant connection with the volley, came straight off of the keeper, I think, back to Maddison. In fact, I'm not even going to try and explain it. You saw what happened. I need to see the replay to understand that, because it all happened too quickly. Crowley picked it up, great early cross, off the keeper onto Tyrone Mings, and then into the back of the net, I believe. Yeah, came off the keeper's nuts, really. And then back out to Tyrone Mings, who's got the ultimate touch to turn it in for a second Charlton goal here. Charlton 2, Aston Villa 0. Here's John McGinn. Some nice tight dribbling there, out to Hulk, who for the first time gets a series of touches there. All he can do though is give it to Cash, who can just fire it back to the centre-back Mings. And we are not really fazed by this spell of possession if that's what Aston Villa are going to choose to do. And Purrington with a great block. I think we're going to make a triple sub now. I mean, I know I'm a bit of a madman, but Forster-Caskey, Kaufman and Shen Sun come on, and I cannot wait to see this young man's debut. He's 16 years old and he comes on to replace Ehlers purely for fatigue reasons, and it may just unsettle us a little bit to make so many substitutions, but hopefully it just gives us the fresh legs that we kind of need to see out the game. Campagna has a shot. Oh, I thought that had gone past Ben Amos, who does start today ahead of the new signing, but that was just wide. That was actually very, very close as well, and it is going to be 10 minutes to play now before Charlton confirm the 3 points here. And here is the first touch for the youngster, who's very exciting, Shen Sun, and he looks nifty. I know there's not much to go by with that little passage of play, but he does look nifty. Maddison to Kaufman, dummy works. Oh, if he had just managed to get the pass off there, Maddison was through. And there's Son's first actual defensive contribution. Brilliant toe in there. And he set us on a counter-attack. Kaufman! Oh, great block. I think this is going to stay in. Can we keep this in play? Keep it alive. Kaufman can only find Tyrone Mings in the middle. 6 minutes left to play. And here is another opportunity for Shen Sun to impress us here. Shen Sun up against Hulk, the seasoned Brazilian veteran winger. And Sun does get the better of him. Wow. This guy is promising, isn't he? And here's Maddison. Little flick back to Alex Gilby. And Crowley, again, just not that confident in his pace. I think maybe Crowley's future might not lie on the right wing, to be honest with you. Here's Maddison. He loses the ball. That's not quite the execution of the skill move I wanted. He didn't go for the 5-star variant there. I think we might have one more chance, and this should be the last attack for either team here. Maddison back out to Forster-Caskey. What's he going to do? He's tried to turn, but it's a little bit slow. And I think that is going to be the last action of the game. It should be at least, and that is indeed the final whistle, guys. 2-0 to Charlton against Aston Villa. Who would have thought it? A team that came up versus a team that came down. And there was only going to be one winner, to be honest with you, and it was us. We looked better in every single department. Villa looked nice with the ball at their feet at times, but didn't massively threaten us. I mean, we had to rely on some good blocks, interceptions, tackles from our defensive players on occasion. But again, they just never really had any clear-cut chances, and it was always really going to be a Charlton win. We were the only team that really turned up today. Tanganga impressed me massively. Doughty looks like he is going to come away with the Man of the Match award. He doesn't actually have the little Player of the Match thing next to the player now for some reason, but it looks like he has got the highest rating. Gilby was second, so a great captain's performance from him there. And then Tanganga, as we previously discussed, is the other player who gets, a very good rating, an 8 or above. Everybody else played well, and what a display to defeat Aston Villa in only our second game back at this level of football. And look at those stats as well. That is some pretty viewing. We held Aston Villa to 1 shot and none on target. Fair play. So guys, in an effort to pull something off, and I might not be able to, and it might come back to bite me, but in an effort to pull something off, I have transfer listed Chuks and Ike and Johnny Williams. I've also put the young boys who came through from the youth squad, Moyano and Jepson, on the loan list. So all we're going to say is I'm looking at options to Chuks. I'm going to say the exact same thing to Johnny, and hopefully their morale won't be dented too much. Pretty much always the safest thing to say is that you're looking at options. So we're going to do the same for the boys who maybe will end up out on loan. And surely that will be the best case for everybody. So confirming that FC Utrecht have snapped up Chris Gunter from us in a £630,000 deal. We only get 450k of that added to our transfer budget, but it could be the start of us regaining some money to do something special. Let's see if we can. So if you remember, Alex Gilby came to us last time and sort of said that the club is looking a little bit low on motivation. It was very strange, something I didn't really know how to deal with. But he now says he wanted to say thanks. He took a chance in talking to us. Things really seem to have improved, basically, is what he's saying in a nutshell there. So I'll just say I'm glad you came and talked to me. You always want to know if your players are feeling a certain way. And Naruse now is coming and saying, I know you're eventually going to be looking for a new right back. I mean, this is your chance, Naruse. Like, we signed you for a reason, mate. I've been impressed with you. Generally speaking, he has had some bad games, Naruse, but generally speaking, he's a very tidy little right back. Cho Yun Bai here, wanting to be involved in our next game. I think I might stick him on the bench. I think I've got to play Albie Morgan ahead of him in that role, because it is a cup game coming up next. But yeah, I will be very open to putting him on the bench. So let's get into this Birmingham game then. So we're going to sim at least the first half of this Carabao Cup tie now against Birmingham City. We are at the Valley. We've got the home advantage. We are going to, as you can see, play some unfamiliar faces, at least so far this season. A lot of these guys haven't really had the chance. We have got a pretty strong front line. We've got Berahino, we've got Aarons in there. We'll sim the match. And of course, we'll jump in if we do need to turn things around. Quite excited to see how these boys are going to step up this season. You know, the young players and the backup players, they did manage to get silverware between them last year. They managed to pull together and actually win the Papa John's Trophy. So the Carabao Cup is definitely a step up. We've already got a team in the very first round that is better than any team we faced at any stage of that Papa John's Trophy. Because of course every team gets entered into the League Cup from the top 4 divisions. So let's see what these boys can do. Right, we've jumped in on a free kick here. The keeper Silvera has been absolutely outstanding for us so far. I think he is going to be our best free kick taker, and we're going to go for it. Ready for this? This is going to be top bins. No, we're miles off, I think. Oh, yeah, we're miles off. We're absolutely miles off. Okay, 36 minutes played. We had to jump in because we were just getting battered, and our keeper genuinely kept us in it. He's playing very well. Forsakaski's going to pick up the ball. Not too much movement over here. I need Wiradu to get on his bike. He does eventually, and he's going to work it up to Pearson here, and we're going to maybe work a pass back to him, but Wiradu loses out. Unlucky. So half-time here, guys, and the score is 0-0. Again, very difficult to break down this Birmingham back line at the moment. We haven't really had too many opportunities, and as I said, the keeper has kept us in it so far. I still believe these boys have got more to give in the second half, so let's see if we can do anything. We are at home, which is always key. I believe we can win any game at the Valley now with this squad we've built, so let's see if we can do just that. Innis passes it to Shen Sun. Oh, he's already got at least 3-star skill moves, which I did not know. Here's Ryan Innis into midfield, where Forsakaski picks it up. Forsakaski will find Dylan Levitt. Oh, it's actually Morgan, sorry. Back to Morgan from Berahino. And are we going to work a little chance here? Berahino, Morgan, Berahino, shoot! Oh, unlucky. Good block, good positioning from the Birmingham number 4. Here's Jukovic. Sanchez. Oh, no. They've worked some space here. Sun in with an important foot there. Silvera picks up the ball in the end, and off we go. Potentially to release Pearson down the right-hand side. And, oh, I need you to be on your bike there, Rolando Aarons. I really do. His positioning was not great there. Do you know what? I do not blame Pearson for that. He had no cross on. Rolando Aarons needed to peel away from his marker at the back post there, and I could have very easily scored, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. Poor movement from Aarons, that. Ryan Innis up to Dylan Levitt. Oh, his pass is picked out in midfield. Here's Bailey. That's good from Ian Maltson there. Sun turns, finds Levitt, knocks it out to Forsakaski. Little bit of space here for Albie Morgan. Berahino making another good run. This time found Berahino into Albie Morgan. Oh, Friend was in between them. One little inch to the right there, and Friend would have let that run through to, I think it was Morgan, who was going to bang it into the back of the net. Here's Pearson. Pass into Morgan. Here's Forsakaski. Through to Berahino. Needs runners off him. Finds Forsakaski. Out to Rolando Aarons. Aarons. Oh, puts it into a dangerous area and away for a corner. Looking like Charlton now are probably the most likely to score as they take Jukovic off, and on comes somebody else. Should I be worried about this guy? Is that Jonathan Lecco? I think that's Jonathan Lecco that's just come on for them. And if so, we know he is a very dangerous, quick player that can damage you in the latter half of games. Here's Rolando Aarons. Long shot. Roberts gets a touch in. Back to Pedersen. I think that's going to be... Yeah, well done. Here's Bella. Lots of space for him down the left-hand side. Gets the cross in. Bailey at the back post. His header was so unconvincing, and he's let his teammates down with that one as we set ourselves on a break. Ian Martson. Oh, it's a fantastic ball to Rolando Aarons. Just couldn't quite get the pass I wanted to Berahino. And his pass eventually through to Morgan was not ideal either. Berahino's had a bit of a dodgy game. I mean, he's been a bit hit and miss this game is probably the correct thing to say. Martin and Innis just about doing okay between them. Innis finds Forster-Kaski, who's just about squeezed the pass through to Berahino. Morgan, can they have a little link up here? We need a few more players to get involved here. They're too wide, my wingers. Way too wide. Oh, and yeah, we just needed Crowley to just tuck in there and give us an option. We are going to make now what's going to seem like a very strange substitution. We are going to bring on Chuck Sanike, who may be on his way out for Forster-Kaski, who, actually, now I've thought about it, Forster-Kaski is probably our best penalty taker. So Chucks comes on. We've had a little change of shape. 2 up top. It's very, very late in the day. And Chucks, his pass was a bit wide there. Chucks Nico though wins it back. Oh my God, if we had just fired a pass in there. Rolando Aarons was in the middle ready to tuck it away. I think it might be extra time now, but we'll soon find out. Maybe straight to penalties. I really don't know. And it is straight to penalties. Okay, we can't have Pearson on the last one. We can have Chucks on the last one though. So, yeah, I shouldn't have taken Forster-Kaski off. I should have bailed on that. We lost a penalty shootout in the pre-season tournament, guys. What is going to happen now? Are we going to bury the first one with Berahino? We are. Brilliant. Nice. I think I'm going to try accuracy over power this time because it messed us up last time. Sanchez, he's going right. Oh, he went down the middle and Silvera dived. Leapt to his right-hand side. Levitt's going bottom right. Nice. Okay. Okay, we just need them to miss. I'm going to go right again. I swear the game can hear me. I swear the game can hear me. Okay, Rolando Aarons is going down the middle. No, he's not. He's going left. Oh my God. Etheridge saves it. Here's Bailey. Surely they're going down the middle for this one. Oh, it's a great penalty. It's a great penalty. I think Birmingham might knock us out the cup here. And it's going to be Emil Pearson. Bottom left. And it's a good save from the keeper. And if they score this one, guys, it is all over. Jonathan Lecco, once of Charlton. He's going to go... Oh, he's missed it, to be fair to him. He's missed it. And now Chuck Sanike with a chance to put it past Etheridge. Oh, it's a great save. And we have messed up from the penalty spot. I changed my mind at the last minute, guys, and we are out of the Carabao Cup, which is very annoying, purely because I wanted to use those fixtures as practice for some of my young players. It was very difficult, that game. I mean, we could have scored a number of times, but it just wasn't to be. Like, it just didn't quite come off. We just didn't quite have that killer pass in the end. And yeah, 6s all round, really. Nobody played badly, but nobody played that well either. Ultimately, we lose another penalty shootout. And I hope we don't get playoffs, because this is a bad omen. So just to elaborate there, I'm saying I'd rather get automatics. If we do get playoffs, great. But it's been tough, you know. It's been tough in the last couple of penalty shootouts. And it's just a bad omen, you know. But Cho Yun-bai has come to us. Of course, we didn't actually get him on the pitch last time, and I do want to do that. So I'm just going to say not the right game. And hopefully we can... well, it seems like Cho Yun-bai is coming along very well. And we do need to get him involved in some games soon. So guys, look. Let's just use this Brentford game as an experiment. They're 16th, by the way, Brentford. But let's just see like where we are now. Look at that team. Look at that team on the right-hand side. The ratings. That's probably about the same, you would imagine, as the Brentford lineup. They might be slightly better overall, but have they got any players better than Tanganga and Van Hinkel? Maybe one or two, Ben Rama they've still got on this as well. But guys, we're going to quick sim this. I think we'll probably lose it, but I'm hoping that the boys can come through for us. Wow! Wow, what a result. That is a 3-1 win. Berahino, Alex Gilby, and of course Marcus Maddison on the score sheet. Brilliant performance from the boys. Ratings-wise, very well. Yeah, very good stuff. Alex Gilby with an 8.9, seemingly a man of the match performance there. Maddison not far off, neither was Berahino and Purrington. So I'm very impressed with that. So a perfect start to life in the Championship so far for Charlton. 3 games played, 3 points in each of them. We are on a perfect record, guys. And who stands in between us and 4 out of 4 wins in the Championship? It's London rivals Millwall. So we are inviting them to the Valley to see if they can, we'll see what they can offer. I don't think it'll be a lot, to be honest. Millwall hopefully will be in a little relegation scrap this season if with a bit of luck. So Fractal's gone up to a 70 rated, guys. Have we got any more rating changes? Maddison up to a 73, it seems. We've also seen Forster-Kaski go up to a 70. Aaron's up to a 71. lots and lots of players improving on their overall rating. So we can't complain. We have stuck by on the bench. We have dropped Martin out of the bench because we've got Tanganga who can play right back and left back. So I think that's how we're going to roll for this game against Millwall. Can we keep the form going? Let's hope so. Here's Dan Crowley looking to play it in front of Naruse, who sprints down the right, looking for an option, and off of Mahoney for a corner. Sorry, for a throw on. Crowley with a throw on now into Naruse. Little pass back here to Madison. We're going to try and just dribble our way through this Millwall back line. See what Marcus Maddison can do. He's already done pretty well so far. Maddison onto his left. Maddison! Marcus Maddison! Oh my God, this man needs a Ballon d'Or. Lionel who? Cristiano who? You know what I mean? It's all about Marcus Maddison. He's unbelievable. He's just such a maverick, a talent, an unstoppable force. Even in the Championship, he's proven he can do it. He just kept the ball at his feet for an age. Just had his way with the defenders. Sort of George Best-esque. Just danced his way around the players, found himself a bit of space, and bang, pulled the trigger. 1-0 Charlton against Millwall. What a hero. Naruse. Through ball to Van Hinkle, I'm gonna go with. Till someone corrects me in the comments. Maddison. Forward to Berahino. That's a good through ball. It's actually not great, but I think we might still make the most of it. Ehlers all the way through. Oh my God, the centre-back's continued his run and he's put it in the back of the net for 2-0 Charlton. And I think that's his debut goal. I need to stop saying that. I think that's his first goal for the Addicts. What a finish from the centre-back. Who knew the German had it in him? This is Patrick Bauer's replacement. The German centre-back, brilliant work from him. Yeah, again, these centre-backs, they do like to get forward at Ehlers and Tanganga at times and carry on their runs. And that time, it proved to be very rewarding for him. And it's 2-0 to Charlton. Ehlers with the finish. Wallace. Ehlers away. Doughty. Van Hinkle. Gilby. Reverse pass to Marcus Maddison. Berahino collects the ball. Berahino finds Van Ginkel in the end. And he's going to return it to Berahino. Lets it run across his body. Berahino, little step over. Long shot. Oh my God, Sino Berahino, take a bow. What a finish from Sino Berahino. And that is what this guy is capable of in the Championship. Never quite found, or never found at all, his goal-scoring form in a Stoke City shirt a couple of seasons ago. He had a little move abroad. We snapped him up on a free transfer. And look what this boy is doing in a Charlton shirt now. The number 17 striker with a lovely bit of footwork. A step over, almost Cristiano Ronaldo-esque. I shouldn't keep making these comparisons. But then he lets fly from outside the box. And it's 3-0 to Charlton, and we are absolutely walloping this Millwall side. So half-time, the score, obviously, Charlton 3. Millwall 0. I'll say it again. The score, Charlton 3, Millwall 0. In this London derby, Charlton are having their way with Millwall. And it was a fantastic goal at the end there from Berahino to just put that extra bit of daylight between us to make this a pretty much uncatchable scoreline for Millwall now. We have to concentrate in the second half. We have to be solid. We have to keep playing the ball around them, make them work for it. Those are the scores around the grounds at the moment. But for now, I think maybe we can make a couple of substitutions here. Maybe rest Van Ginkel. But Van Hinkle, I don't know how to pronounce it. I still don't know. Someone tell me, man. But yeah, 3-0 for now. And hopefully, it could even be more. Let's hope so. Here's Jed Wallace. Probably their best player, Mill. Ehlers gets a toe in. And Bai works a little move with Gilby. Oh, good from Maddison. Good thought, but didn't come off. Leonard using his strength to make sure that he gets the better of the centre-back in a Charlton shirt. Mahoney. Wallace on the ball. He's going to try and work across in position. Mahoney now. Back to Wallace. Is that offside? Chips it. That could be a good opportunity. Oh, it's off the post. Oh, and Fruchtel saved the rebound and didn't even realise it. Unbelievable. Fruchtel got up. His back was to the ball. And it came off of his arm. Oh my God, that was such a fortunate save. And it's a corner for Millwall. And Ehlers just didn't quite leap as high as I would have liked him to there. Mahoney, by the way, off now. And it's Bennett that comes on. Wallace with the corner. It's away from Doughty at the near post. Leonard with the ball. Millwall maybe having a little bit of a spell in this game here now. But Doughty, as we know, breaks very well on the counter-attack for Charlton. Here he comes, skipping past all the Millwall players. This guy, whoever he's up against, has got a bit of pace about him though. But Maddison in the middle. Maddison! And that is a fantastic, fluid counter-attack goal. And that was brilliant work from Alfie Doughty. Ran the length of the pitch. And Maddison was the man in the middle. Always Maddison's the man in the middle to finish it off. Brilliant stuff from him. 4-0 to Charlton now in this London derby, in this clash that matters so much to these two sets of fans. This Charlton team is too good, man. What can I say? Let's have another look at the finish. And it was Alfie Doughty, just kept that in. Great pass, great vision, great determination from Maddison in the middle as well. Made up the ground. It was in the right place at the right time. His weaker foot, I think it is a 5-star weak foot though. Buries it in the back of the net for his second of the game. What a player this man is. Gilby. Ehlers, through ball to Bai. Nice little simple ball to Maddison. Great trickery from Maddison. And Kaufman maybe he's going to chip it over. Is he going to get on the end of it? It's Gilby! And there is Charlton's 5th good goal. Great goal. Came from a spell of possession. And Gilby bats that one away. 5-0 Charlton. This is an emphatic scoreline here. And we're embarrassing Millwall. Let's be clear about it. We are embarrassing Millwall. Great ball from Kaufman for the assist. Gilby bangs it in the back of that net. Great finish from him as well. Gilby is always cropping up in those sorts of areas. And he's quite reliable as that, you know, that midfielder that just arrives in the box and bombs forward at times. And I'm impressed with Gilby. I am. And that is a great goal. Purrington, Doughty. Here's Mikael Kaufman. Little through ball out to Alfie Doughty. Can he get on the score sheet today? Alfie Doughty. Oh, it's gone wide. That's unlucky from Alfie Doughty. And there is an example of his 51 finishing, guys. It wasn't far away, but it's got to be hitting the back of the net when you've got a chance like that and all that space. But still, Doughty's had a fantastic game as Juba comes off now. Don't know who's going to come on. It doesn't really matter for Millwall, even if they score. It's Bodvarsson that comes on. Even if they score now, though, it doesn't really matter because Charlton are 5-0 to the good. Looks like that is going to be full-time, guys, and it is 5-0 in this London derby against Millwall. Brilliant performance, absolutely emphatic scoreline, and so many good performances, guys. Let's have a look at the player ratings. So, yeah, another 10 out of 10 for that boy Marcus Maddison. 2 goals to his name, no assists, so just the 2 goals, but overall he just played fantastically. Gilby on a 9.1, Bai came on, did okay. You can see Ehlers, who he eventually subbed off at the 85-minute mark, got a 9.5. Son came on, had a little cameo. The other 2 players that we subbed, Van Ginkel and Berahino, they both played fantastically, as well as the fullbacks, which I'm very happy to see Naruse get a high rating, and the goalkeeper played well as well. Not only 5 goals, but a clean sheet. You love to see that. So, Tristan Jepsen, our young Danish attacking midfielder, I believe he's 17 years old. He gets a 1-year loan move to Kalmar FF. I don't know. I'm not convinced about how many favours loan moves do to young players in this, but I'm going to trust that loans work in our favour. He's going to go out and get some game time, hopefully at Kalmar. And yeah, we'll see how he comes back next season. Preston, the next visitors to the Valley, guys. Oh, it's actually, sorry, it's at Deepdale. My bad. Okay, so we're going to quick sim this to end off the episode. Hopefully we get the win. We had a pretty much entirely fit lineup. They are 6th, though, Preston, and those are the first points that we drop so far in the league. Still not a bad result. Berahino and Maddison, the usual suspects, on the score sheet for us. Oh, Birmingham done Barnsley 4-0 there. That's a great result for them. And I think we'll still be in the top 6 quite comfortably in the Championship as we end this episode off, guys. We are, in fact, bang, top of the tree there. Birmingham are the other team in massive form. Sheffield United as well. And then Villa and Norwich only 1 point behind us. But what a start. What a flying start to this Championship season. We've assembled such a good squad, guys. And I'm very impressed with how we are dealing with everything at the moment, really. So guys, make sure you do leave a like on this episode if you have enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in another video or stream very, very soon. Take care, guys, and I'll see you later.